early on, we allowed them to get the shots that they were looking for. They're a team that tries to generate as many threes as they can, whether they're catch and shoot or off the bounce. And we were a little bit, just off the ball and not as aggressive and weren't dictating as much. And then I thought in that third quarter we did a better job of dictating.
With 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟 tonight and Cade being able just to feed him the way he was, what did you like about how Jalen was just taking advantage of that, I guess, against a team with this matchup?
Yeah, I mean, that's what, you like to see about your group is how do they figure out the matchups, and then where do we have strength, and how do we play from a position of strength. So that's growth, and then the sacrifice of guys that just continue to do it over and over again, right? Like, Cade always can take more than 11 shots, but the right thing for him to do was to find our bigs and the mismatches in the paint, and he just did that over and over again, right? That's sacrifice, that's leadership, and that's understanding, what it takes to win basketball games. If you drop the mic, you don't get that question.
I saved it, though. Sasser had his fifth straight start tonight. He kept killing them from that same corner. What did you want to see from him in the starting lineup when you promoted him, and then how did you like how he responded tonight?
I mean, again, this isn't new or surprise. It's just opportunity. And, again, I give Sass a ton of credit because he's always ready when his number's called. He works, to be prepared for the moment. He's an NBA basketball player. That's clear. It's just about the opportunities for him, and he's getting them now, and he takes advantage of them like he always does. But, he's a dogged defender. He's another ball handler, playmaker. Obviously, his ability to shoot the basketball, how he can space the floor, for us. Again, he's a good player who, opportunity numbers have just, kind of bounced, not his way, but the more exposure he gets, the more opportunities he gets, and we'll continue to give him chances.
I know you're really focused on just day by day instead of big picture, but coming off those 4 losses, 3 really decisive wins over the last 3, how kind of can these be essentially like a springboard for the home stretch?
Again, and it's one of those things where you can't allow the day to change your preparation or your process, right? So, like, even though we may have lost those 4 games, like, what I give our guys credit is, like, they never tightened up. They never started pouting. They never started doubting what they were capable of. They just found a way to just get back together. And when we're playing, loose and free and having fun is when we're at our best. So they didn't allow those losses to impact us in a negative way. Playing better, obviously, matters. And I feel like right now we're playing better basketball. And that's what we want to do, right? We want to continue to, ramp our way up till we're playing our peak when it matters most. And these are great opportunities for it.
And what does it kind of say, too, like, in the midst of those losses, they continue to remain as confident and together as they were?
I mean, it's just, again, it's who they are. It's their makeup, their character. They've been resilient, for the year and a half, 2 years that we've been here. So, none of it's a surprise. I think the most important thing, and I want to say this publicly, is, like, you don't have bad days with these guys, right? Like, regardless of what happens, win, loss, like, we get mad when we lose. We get frustrated because they're competitive. But you just don't have a bad day the next day, right? They show up with a great attitude, a smile on their face, a willingness to get ready and go to work, a willingness to be coached and learn. And that's how you grow, and that's how you find consistency, and that's where our guys are at, and that's why it's such a pleasure to coach them.
Coach, over the last 3 games, Cade is averaging like 14 and a half assists, close to 15. How have you seen his growth as a playmaker, his ability to go through his reads and progression grow this season alone?
I mean, he's elite at it, and we've talked about it in the past, but, like, what he has the ability to do that some people struggle with is, like, he can make the adjustment in the moment, right? Like, he can see what the defense is doing and then be prepared to make the play in advance. A lot of times, it takes guys like 3, 4, 5 minutes to figure it out, but he has the ability to figure it out on command. And, IQ, size, willingness, he just continues to, to amaze us every night.
Jimmy, with what Memphis' defense was giving you guys, it seemed like you really liked those kind of lob passes to JD in the middle and then he could either decide to go to the basket or kick it back out. I mean, just the processing that he has for those situations. I mean, how have you seen him get to the point where he can really kind of run the offense in a situation like that?
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the things that, even coming in last year, and I think we're trying to continue to grow with him, is like the ball in his hands and him being a decision maker. He's a really good decision maker, and he's a really good passer. So when you got a guy like that who can catch the ball in the pocket, who's now playing 4-on-3 basketball, who's capable of making all those reads and going to finish, that's a nightmare for defenses. So again, we saw the opportunity, we saw what was there, and the guys kept making the play, and then he continued to make the play.
You guys have scored 130 or 100 over 120 points these last 3 games. What have you seen out of the offense that's just improved since the 4-game losing streak?
I mean, the way that it's moving, the way that everybody's getting involved. You look at it, and tonight we had another 36 assists. I think the past 2 nights we had 37 around there. So the ball movement, how we're sharing the game, is just harder for teams to guard. When they're chasing our guys around and now we can attack and punch gaps, it gives us advantages, and I think our guys are doing a great job of that. Thank y'all. Have a good night.